Welcome to the Mindset, Miracles and Manifestation podcast. I'm your host, Jess from uplevelwithjess.com. I'm an actress, manifestation mentor, and multi-entrepreneur, and I'm here to share with you all of my secrets on confidence, success, and the magic of manifestation. If you're ready to dive in deep and see more success in your career, more money in your bank account, and more love in your life with a whole new level of freedom, then you're in the right place. I'm letting loose on everything you need to take back control of your life, uplevel your mindset, and tap into your manifestation powers. I'm so excited that you're here. Welcome back, you guys, to the Mindset, Miracles and Manifestation podcast. With me, it's your host, it's Jess. We're back for another week, and in today's episode, we're going to be chatting through a mindset hack that I've been using myself and also my clients have been using ever since I got back from traveling California and traveling Mexico. I've adopted a mindset that's helped me majorly with my productivity. So ever since getting back from traveling, I've been working really hard in my business. I've been working hard in my acting career. I've been manifesting a lot in these areas. But one thing that I find with a lot of high achievers is that we can really fall into this trap of overworking and getting stressed out because we want to achieve a lot in life. And, I see this a lot in myself. And so this mindset hack that I've adopted has really helped with this. So we're going to dive into that. But also, I've got some major life updates for you this week. So we're going to start off with life updates, and then we're going to go into our sponsor for this week, and then we're going to hit record on this episode. So life updates for this week. It's a biggie, guys. I have rebranded completely. I have changed. My new Instagram handle is at uplevelwithjess. My new website is uplevelwithjess.com. I am a new woman, a whole new woman with a whole new identity. And there's a number of reasons that I've had this rebrand. I did mention in a couple of other podcasts, this year is the year of the rebrand for me because there's been so many things energetically, vibrationally that have been wanting me to shift and move with what feels good to me. But also just in terms of business-wise, I'm a multi-entrepreneur and with all the businesses that I run and that I own, I want to create some distance in my life. I've decided with again, just the up level that I've had over the course of traveling the world and meeting new people and creating a new life for myself. I've had this realization that I want to distance myself from some of the business side of things in my life because I want my own personal life to be mine. And I feel like sometimes I can give a lot. I give a lot on the podcast and I give a lot over on Instagram. And, that's one of the reasons you guys love following me because I can be relatable in that way. I love sharing what's going on in my life. I love sharing with you guys all of my manifestations and things that have gone on. And it's part of the work I do. But also there's a level of sometimes just giving too much energy. And I want to create a little bit of distance just so that I can have my own personal life and be really kind of disciplined with that for myself. And for that reason, I've been really looking at the businesses that I have and the identity that I hold around the businesses. And so honestly, I just wanted to take my name out of my manifestation business because at the end of the day, you all know it's me. You all know me, guys. But I wanted a handle and a title and a name that just pretty much summed up everything that I was doing. And Up Level with Jess kind of just sums everything up. And so my handle is at uplevelwithjess over on all my social medias, over on YouTube, TikTok, all the other places. And my hashtag that pretty much, again, sums everything up for you guys is hashtag celebrity energy. So any posts that you want to tag me in, taking a screenshot of this podcast episode and tagging it, make sure you're hashtagging celebrity energy because this is the frequency that I stepped into this year that's changed the game for me. It's a frequency that I'm teaching now in my Fame Frequency course, which we'll talk more about in a minute. And it's honestly a frequency that I've adopted that I'm living with now. It's part of my brand now. And so The name is Up Level with Jess, hashtag celebrity energy. I hope that you guys like it. And you will have also seen the podcast rebrand. So my podcast now is no longer the Jessica Paul podcast. It's now the Mindset, Miracles and Manifestation podcast. This has actually been my brand for like years, because I actually ran an academy called the Mindset Miracles and Manifestation Academy, which I recently pulled, but it may be coming back. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But Mindset Miracles and Manifestation has always been a part of my brand, and now it's the podcast. So I hope you guys love it. Drop me a DM, let me know, give me your feedback. Also, just for those of you that are entrepreneurs that are listening in, those of you that are artists, actors, basically like my creative souls out there that listen into this podcast, because again, you're all very similar to me in what I do. You're either creative or you're wanting to like up-level your life and your career in some way. For those of you that are interested, I actually have the opportunity to getting a few more guests on the podcast again. And one guest is actually able to talk about branding and personal brand and like rebranding and stuff like that. And this is also something that I talk about in my Fame Frequency course, because there are so many reasons for rebranding, guys, in your business or in your personal business that make such a huge difference, not only energetically to yourself, but also just causing a stir in this world. Like, I always say to my clients that we have to be our own PR company. This is part of standing out and getting noticed. And we have to really be our own PR company. And for me, I've realized like over the last year, just with being my own PR company, like I've manifested so many more interviews, podcast interviews, like radio interviews, and also just caused a stir on my social media. Like people ask the question, what is this girl doing? Why is she changed? What's happening here? And that's the energy that we want to be in. Again, if we're adopting this celebrity energy, we want people talking about us. And for all my artists and especially actors out there, like this is a frequency that we're trying to be in, that we're aiming to live in. So there's so many reasons for this rebrand, but I am really happy with it myself, and I hope you guys are. And this is the future moving forward. I'm very excited. Okay, our sponsor for this week is my Fame Frequency course. This is my 4-week course taking my artists, content creators, influencers, actors, all of you creative souls through this 4-week journey of teaching you the codes, the confidence, and the strategy on getting noticed and booking the job. So for those of you that are in the creative field, those of you that are entrepreneurs, this is a course basically helping you embody the frequency of celebrity. And in embodying the frequency of celebrity, what we're doing there is helping you stand out, get noticed, be seen, be recognized. And this is ultimately going to help call in the success that you really desire in your career. So this is a 4-week journey with me. Over these 4 weeks, you're getting exclusive audio podcasts. You're also getting bonus interviews with LA producers. You're getting a group community, and you're also getting a live Q&A with me. So this is a group Q&A call where you're going to have the opportunity to ask me all the questions you need. You're going to get the opportunity for hot seat coaching in there as well. So this is like amazing energy inside this call, and it's all going to be summed up in these 4 weeks of working together. So if you guys are interested in this, then go ahead and click the link in my show notes. You can find out more there, and you can sign up today. The doors are now open. We have just had a round go through this course, and they have seen incredible results, not only in their career and manifesting in their acting, because there's a lot of actors that have gone through this course and seen some incredible results there, but also just in their life. Because one thing about adopting this celebrity energy is that we're really in this frequency of luxury. And this is a standard that all of my clients have now set, and that you will set when you join this course, that means that it's also going to be embodied in your life. So I've had clients manifest homes. They've become homeowners in this time. They're manifesting 5-star holidays away, and they're just being in this frequency. And that, of course, is the frequency we want to live in. We want luxury, we want success, we want notability. So if you guys are interested, drop me a DM over on Instagram if you want to ask me any questions, or hit the link in my show notes and go and sign up right now, and I'll see you guys in there. Okay, getting into today's episode then. So I'm going to talk you through this mindset hack that I've been working on myself since coming back from traveling America and just basically being away. And This is going to help all of you guys who are high achievers, all of you guys that are tapping into that celebrity energy, like I talk about, and who just really want to create that success in your life. Because one thing I see in so many entrepreneurs and artists and just very like ambitious people is that we tend to overwork ourselves. And I can fall into this trap a lot. And, I do a lot of work on balancing out this energy in so many ways because, only this time last year, I was in hospital, like nearly losing my life because I'd burnt myself out to that point and my body couldn't handle it, right? So this is something I take very seriously. So, and this is going to help with people that are feeling that stress or feeling that burnout or just feeling like kind of frustrated because they're like, I want to get so much done and I don't feel like I can. And it's going to help with your productivity because honestly, since adopting this myself, I have got like 10x to my productivity. Like I'm doing so much in the day and like, obviously focusing on this rebrand I'm doing. I'm literally like changing everything all over the internet and I'm emailing so many people and I'm just feeling good. I'm feeling good in the work that I'm doing, right? So basically, when I went away and I traveled for 4 months, I was in this consistent energy of basically constant vacation. Like I was on a constant vacation, even though I was there and I kind of settled and I was living there, I was living in Orange County in California. Like I still felt like because I wasn't grounded and I didn't have a home, that honestly, I was just on holiday the whole time. And because I was in that energy of just constant vacation, I was in this frequency of relaxation the whole time. And when you're in the frequency of relaxation, you're going to call more in because when you're relaxed, you're also 10 times more receptive. So you just basically become this open channel to receive things. When you're relaxed and you're stopping and you're not like putting so much time and energy into work, you actually have chance to open up this channel to receive. And this is essentially what a holiday or a vacation can offer you. Like it offers you that chance to relax and receive things. Because when you're on holiday, right, if you think about it, when you're on holiday and you're lying there and you're sunbathing and you're reading a book or you're eating good food and you're just chilling out, like your mind like actually allows you to relax. It goes, okay, in this time, in this like week holiday or 2-week holiday that I have off work, I get to relax, right? And that's basically the belief in your mind is I get to relax, right? But then when we come back from holiday, we're back into the grind, we're back into the hustle, we're back into working really hard. And our minds immediately go to this place of, I'm not allowed to relax, right? That's basically what your brain is saying. And if we can just adopt this energy of believing that we're just on a consistent holiday, like we are on constant vacation, that's the frequency that we're in, then you're actually going to find that you get 10 times more productive. Because this really, we're chatting about what we believe we deserve here. And the reason that we end up burning out or feeling stressed or overworked is because we honestly just don't believe that we deserve to chill out and relax. And really, if you're in this belief for whatever reason, that you don't deserve to chill out, that you've got this whole self-worth thing where you're like, oh no, I've got to keep working, I've got to keep hustling because otherwise, like, I'm not going to be good enough in this life or I'm not going to achieve the things I want to. Like, if you're feeling that way for whatever reason, then here's the way I want you guys to look at it. Because this totally changed the game for me as well. So not only is it like adopting this energy of constant vacation, but it's also adopting this belief that actually part of your work in life, part of your work as a creative, as a business owner, as an ambitious person that wants to manifest anything, right? Part of the work is chilling out. That's work time. So for an example, like going out with friends, like going out for brunch with friends or going out drinking or going on holiday, like, actually just taking a break away or a weekend away or something like that. We look at those moments in our life at that like social aspect, that social having fun aspect. We look at that as though we're taking a break from our work. That's what our minds tell us. Like, okay, break, we're allowed to relax. But if we adopted the mindset that actually those moments where we went away on holiday or went out for brunch with friends, we're actually still working towards our goals. So rather than this like this pendulum swing of energy where we're like, we're on vacation and we're allowed to relax. And then as soon as we get back, we have to hustle and burn out. We're just in this really balanced place of like, whether I'm actually taking physical action towards my goals or whether I'm just lying by the pool sunbathing on vacation, I'm still achieving. Like, it doesn't matter whether I'm working or not, I'm always achieving. And again, this is like another belief that you get to adopt in life. Like, I'm constantly achieving, always. Doesn't matter what I'm doing, I'm always seeing results in my life. And for me as a high achiever, adopting this belief that I was still working on my goals whilst I was relaxing really helped, because it tricked my brain into believing that I was still achieving even when I was relaxing. So, again, if you're a high achiever living with these similar beliefs that I've got to work, I've got to hustle to achieve anything in life, start adopting the belief that the more I vacation, the more I socialize, the more I chill out with friends, the more I relax, the more I achieve. And that's going to help you with these levels of stress that you start putting yourself under, because we get to choose how we create or how we manifest anything in life. And honestly, like, as the celebrity that I'm embodying, like, I choose ease. I choose to create things and manifest things with easily, right? I don't want this hustle. I don't like this hustle culture. Like, that's not for me, because I know some of the biggest things that I've manifested in my life have come through legitimately doing nothing at all. Like, I've had days where I've just been lying in bed and I've manifested like $6,000, right? Like, these things happen when we're truly in a space of receiving. And this is why, like, you might have heard when it comes to manifesting anything, like, you might have heard this art of allowing and being able to let go and allow. And really, this is what we're doing by adopting this mindset, because when you're on vacation, when you're on holiday, you are just in this constant space of receiving. You're in a constant space of letting go and allowing, because your brain is telling you that that's what you're allowed to do. So let's adopt that belief and adopt that frequency, moving back into, like, coming out of vacation and just believing that you're living in this constant vacation. It's going to trick your brain into believing that not only are you constantly allowed to relax, but you're also constantly allowed to receive. So have a think about what action you actually take whilst you're on holiday, and try and bring that into your everyday life. So the next time you go on vacation, the next time you are on holiday, actually just pay attention to the way that you do things, the way that you live. And just as an example, for me, whilst I was away, like, I adopted this routine where I would walk out and go and, like, lie by the pool at random times in the day, because that's just what I felt like doing. And because I was in this mindset that I was on holiday anyway, it didn't really matter that I was taking like 2 hours out of my working day to go and lie by a pool. Or, for example, when I got up in the morning, I would have like a really relaxed coffee time to myself. Like, I would have a coffee sitting in the sun and I'd just soak it all up and I'd really enjoy the coffee that I was drinking, and that would be my morning. And it was really chilled out because I was on vacation. So those things that I was doing whilst I was away, like, when I've come back, these are things that I'm adopting now. And even if you try and talk your way out of it, because humans have this way of making everything harder for themselves, even if you try and talk your way out of it and you're like, well, I don't have time to relax with a coffee in the morning, I don't have time, or I don't have a pool to go and chill at in the afternoon, right? There are ways and means that you can adopt this vacation energy in your life right now. You can wake up earlier so that you have the time over that coffee in the morning, or you can walk around your house in a bikini and a sarong and be like, I'm on holiday, like, I'm choosing to believe it, like, I'm here in my summer dresses, and adopting that energy. Like, it sounds crazy, but if you want to be in that frequency, there are ways and means for you to be in that frequency. So really embodying vacation mode in your everyday life is going to make things feel 10 times easier. It's going to make things feel inspired. It's going to make things feel fun. And this is the energy that we want to be in if we want to attract anything into our lives. And the other thing here is that, honestly, when we can adopt this belief that we're in constant vacation, it means that we're also like not wasting our energy and our time. Because when we get stressed out or overworked or we burn ourselves out, we're just wasting so much of our energy on stressing and worrying about the things that we have to do or tick off that we don't have any energy to actually put into the things that we want to do in life, right? So, the more time you can be spending on being in vacation mode, the more energy you actually have to put into all the wonderful things that you want to do in this world. So your homework for this week is really to just adopt these two beliefs. Number one, I'm constantly on vacation. I'm constantly on holiday. My whole life is a vacation. That's the first belief that you get to adopt that's going to, like I said, make your life 10 times easier and also make you 10 times more productive in the process. And number two, I'm constantly achieving. Whether I'm working my ass off over something and like putting loads of action into it, or whether I'm literally just going out for brunch with friends or going for a cocktail or going on vacation, I am still achieving in everything I do. Or the other way that you can look at this is it's part of the work. Chilling out, having fun is part of my work. Like that's a mantra that honestly I hold, like I use all the time because I'm such a high achiever. When I'm getting into that place of like, oh my gosh, should I be doing more? I remind myself that actually going for a cocktail or even just going on a date with someone, that's actually part of my work. And I'm constantly achieving in the process. And so whether I'm doing everything or whether I'm doing nothing, I'm achieving across the board. And again, that belief is such an important belief because it's going to stop us from reaching that point of burnout because we're always going to think in those moments of deep relaxation, we're going to be like, I'm allowed to, I get to do this. Your mind's going to be tricked into believing that you allow all of these things. And again, this is if you're living with this deep level of lack of self-worth and believing that you have to work hard to be successful, that's just such an outdated belief and there's no truth behind it. And really, like, again, we get to choose how we live and we get to choose what we believe. And so if we believe that we're achieving either way, we're constantly achieving in our life, then we are going to. And if we believe that we're constantly on holiday and that we're constantly in vacation mode, then we constantly will be, and we will always be relaxed. So these are the mindset hacks that I've been living with ever since I've got back from traveling. I've just adopted everything that the energy that I've been living in back there, I've just been adopting it into my everyday life right now. And it's something that you guys can do too. So if you've enjoyed this episode, if you've enjoyed the things that we've spoken about and you've had some great insights or some great takeaways, I would love it if you go ahead and take a screenshot of this episode and share it over on your Instagram. I'd love to see who's been listening in. And to get yourselves inside the Fame Frequency course, just go ahead and click the link in my bio, in my show notes, and you can go and sign up right now. The doors are open, or you can go and drop me a DM over at Up Level with Jess, and we can answer any of your questions there. But I can't wait to see you guys in there. We're going to have so much fun, and I'll chat to all of you next week. So much love. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If this episode resonated with you, share it with a friend who you think would love it too. And if you want to let me know how you found it, just screenshot this episode, add it to your Instagram story, and tag me at UpLevelWithJess so I can throw all the love right back at you. And of course, subscribe, hit those 5 stars, and leave a review to show your support and to keep the good stuff coming. Sending you so much love from your girl, Jess.